What is going on, ladies and genitals? Jody Slay here, bringing you episode 13 of my Borderlands 2 unique weapon series. Today, I have a unique assault rifle for you guys known as the Stinkpot. Now, in my case, it is the wild Stinkpot. In your case, the prefix of this gun may change, but it will be some variation of the Stinkpot. Now, before we get into this, I do want to point out one thing, and it sucks for most of you because you've probably already missed the opportunity to get this gun. Upon starting the first DLC known as Captain Scarlet and her Pirate's Booty, you will have a mission right after getting to Oasis where you're going to have to kill No-Beard. It is called a warm welcome. After you have completed this mission and killed No-Beard himself, he will no longer spawn in the game. So if you've already done it, you will have to have another level 50 and start up that DLC, or join your buddy's game and you can simply kill No-Beard in that game. Now right here on the mini-map, I'm showing you where No-Beard is located. When I recorded it, I went a little bit too far up, so he's going to be located there within the red circle. It's not too hard because you will see the mission marker for No-Beard. But if you want to farm this gun and you still have the mission open, once you get to the point where you got to kill No-Beard, you simply just kill No-Beard, and if he does not drop the Stinkpot, you simply Alt F4 your game on PC or dashboard your game on Xbox and whatever it is on PS3, I'm not really sure. If he does not drop the game, simply exit the game. Do not save and exit your game. Do whatever you do, dashboard on Xbox, Alt F4 on PC. What that does is it does not save the game. It will actually, you'll have more chances to kill No-Beard. It takes a little bit longer than simply saving and exiting, but that is the only way to actually farm for this. It doesn't take too much, but that is the inconvenience that it is. So if you've already killed No-Beard, your buddy may have it, join his game and you guys can farm it together. Don't fight over the gun or anything, but honestly, this gun stinks, hence the name Stinkpot. I don't really see why you guys would want to fight over it anyway. So that is what's going on with it. It sucks if you've already done it. Start up another character. Hopefully you've got another level 50 and do that DLC, because like I said, it's only a few missions into the DLC, so it won't take you too long to get to. Now I'm going to read from the wiki real quick. This is a different wiki than what I'm usually using. This is the IGN.com wiki. I couldn't find a normal wiki for this, so it's going to be rather short, but it says this weapon is an assault rifle that can be dropped by badass pirate No-Beard in the town of Oasis, and parentheses, Captain Scarlet's DLC. This assault rifle has incredible damage, yet comes with a twist. Although the accuracy is usually rated at plus minus 95%, the bullets have a mind of their own. Long shots with this rifle are almost impossible, as the bullets have a chance of making a complete 90-degree turn after flying only a few feet out of the barrel of the rifle. It is for this reason that this gun is best used for close quarter combat, kind of like a shotgun. Now, like I said, this gun, in my opinion, stunk. Now, I don't know if that's why the name is called Stinkpot, but it just stunk for me. You can see throughout this gameplay that I'm showing you guys, I get right up on some of the enemies and I'm hip firing, and it simply does not do any kind of damage whatsoever at these guys. You do want to watch out. It does offer splash damage to yourself as well, so if you're really close, that corrosive can get on you and kind of injure you a little bit. You'll see it happen to me towards the end of this video. But like I was saying, I was right up on so many of these enemies and it simply just wouldn't deal any kind of damage at all. Although it would have the corrosive, you could see that they were like being corroded, I guess is what you would want to say. It has like the green splash all over them. It simply wasn't doing any damage to these guys, so it sucks in that fact. But I don't know, it's a pretty cool assault rifle. I'm not really sure exactly what other elements they do come in. Alright, sorry about that. For some reason my Vegas stopped working and I didn't want to go back and do the first 3 minutes of this. But what I was saying is, I'm not really sure what all elements this gun actually comes in. I think it may be limited to corrosive only. A lot of people on Twitter were actually saying it's one of their best corrosive weapons. Now, you can see here I switched to the B shield. I wanted to see if that would make any difference. Now I'm taking long shots at this guy here, but you can see it is hitting them, but it still doesn't deal the massive amount of damage you would think an assault rifle with 22,000 damage would do. I've heard of some of these almost to 30,000 damage. Leave in the comments what the most damage your Stinkpot does, and also leave in the comments what you guys think about this. Or some people on Twitter told me that this is their go-to corrosive weapon. Is anybody out there in that same ballpark? Because me myself, it wasn't cutting it for me. It just didn't feel like it was dealing that much damage, really. Now, it said in the wiki that bullets will tend to make a 90-degree turn and have a mind of their own, so that could be what it is. But like I was saying earlier, the enemies themselves were actually glowing green or had the splash of the corrosive on them, but it just wasn't doing anything. Like, check this guy out here. He's got a lot of corrosive. You can see I'm hitting him, but it just doesn't do much damage at all. It did with the B shield, but not what you would think of an assault rifle with 22,000 damage and a B. You would think that it would just destroy them, especially with like a half an inch of health or whatever. So I definitely don't recommend the B in like instances like this where you're being shot at a lot. The B shield's really only good if you're farming a boss or something like that, getting a lot of damage. Usually when people are shooting at you, most of you probably know the B shield is rather useless. I just wanted to show you guys, you know, I like to show you guys with the B shield and without, just to show you guys the difference. Now, took out that rat there pretty easily, but the rats are really not too hard at all to kill anyways. But here towards the end of this, you're going to see there's two super badass marauders, and this gun just had one hell of a time trying to, you know, killing these guys. I don't know what it was. See, there's the time where it actually corroded myself from the splash damage. But those super badass marauders, man, it just it didn't do hardly anything to these guys, and I'm literally standing up against them shooting them. This is the first one here. I put the sham shield back on just because, you know, they were shooting at me. The B shield was always depleted anyways, so it really wouldn't matter. You can see it's taking out their shield pretty decent, but when it comes to the fact of shooting them, like right here, you can see that they're being corroded because they got the green cloud around them, but it's just not doing anything. Maybe it's because they have so much health and they're level 51 super badass marauders. You know, they're a pretty hard enemy, but for an assault rifle that does 22,000 damage, I just felt like it wasn't doing, I don't know, it just felt like it wasn't really doing anything to these guys. I even get up close to one of them and I start hip firing at them, and it just doesn't do anything. Maybe I'm missing something with this assault rifle. Like it said, it has mind of its own, the bullets, supposedly. So maybe it's just like taking a 90-degree turn and I just didn't realize it. Here's an example of me hip firing, and it didn't do anything there. It started to kill him there and do damage, but that first couple, you know, shots while I was hip firing didn't do much to him at all. So I'm not really sure what's up with this assault rifle. You know, a lot of people actually recommended it. I don't know. It wasn't cutting it for me, so I probably won't use it. I'll probably sell it shortly after. But guys, I hope you enjoyed episode 13 of my Borderlands 2 unique weapon series. Remember, you cannot go back and kill No Beard after you've killed him for the mission, A Warm Welcome in Oasis. This is part of the first DLC known as Captain Scarlet's and her Pirate's Booty. You will have, if you've already done the mission, you will have to go back and, you know, start a new character. Hopefully you've already got one that, you know, you've not done the DLC with or something like that. Of course, you can go back with your secondary character if you still have the, you know, mission open. Get the gun, put it in your locker in Sanctuary, and trade it to whichever character you want. But there it is, guys. Episode 13 of my unique weapon series. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one soon. Bye.